regen. Gotta reroll that. I'm thinking it might be a Sanctum die. I don't know yet. Almost griefed. Something made no sound and killed me instantly. Quite something. I gotta say, it's very diseased. Having like a degen dropped right on top of me and I die before I realize it's there. Like that. Might as well grab those. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Drop off these maps. Flip-flop rewards. I'll fight Uber Exarch. Surely we'll get something. Probably nothing, but... And then I guess it's back to the Sanctum Salt Mines to try and get some currency. I guess I could fight Shaper too. Shaper's a pain in the ass, but I guess we'll see how this goes and see how I'm feeling. So let's see. We can get a Curio of Absorption as the most valuable thing, or I guess technically we could get like a Forbidden Flame or something. So how is this gonna go? Are we gonna get like grief by ball phase again like last time? Gotta deal with the Minotaur. Yeah, whatever. I should have flame dashed further in that direction. I thought I could get over and then squeeze between the spheres. But I forgot the important part is that my micro is actually fucking terrible. Nice. Nice meme. It says disintegration, like 2 seconds pass. This is going horribly. He says disintegration. So I dash. Oh, fuck off. He does that cringe like 5 times in a row. Yeah, I literally couldn't see. Like, I legit couldn't see the balls at that point. Alright. Surely he's not gonna just do it instantly like the other fight. Fuck off. I walked into it. Yeah, I'm awful at ball phase. Even normal Exarch, I'm not particularly good at ball phase. So last portal, I mean, if we don't get griefed, yeah, we got greed for the damage. Got our Forbidden Flame. Surely this is valuable. Nope. I mean, it's technically not horrible, but it's not very good. But oh well. Yeah, the big problem was like my timing was off. Like for the flame wall, I dashed into it the one time and everything just went to shit from there. So I'm confident fighting Shaper because Shaper doesn't have attacks that I have to run off screen and then hope he doesn't just sort of fuck me in the meantime. Alright, let's see. What can I get here? Starforge, Sublime Vision. That's really it. Sadly, wait, what? Oh, somehow I weapon swapped. Sadly, we have to fight all these bosses, and it's just a waste of fucking time. Maybe I'll get lucky and there isn't gonna be the Duresso boss that has like 5 invulnerability phases. I mean, this is not boding well because I know the spider bosses have invulnerability phases. Alright, we managed to skip it. Some of the bosses have like transition stuff that you can skip. CPU almost creeped us there. Some of them have stuff you can skip if your damage is high enough or if like you kill them in a stun. But the Duresso fight is not one of those. Even if you like overkill him, he'll just heal back up. I mean, we got trolled there because the orb stopped moving for a second. But, oh well. Sometimes, like, those spheres, just, like, they don't move. And I don't know if there's something that causes it or if they just bug out. Because a lot of times I notice it, it's during something like his bullet hell. Or, like, the invulnerability where, like, you have to protect Zana. So I don't know if it's related to that or if it's just a random bug. It feels like a bug because if it works during some of the mechanics, I don't know why it wouldn't work during all of them. Yep. Instantly doing his bullet hell. Yep. Getting a disease because he ends his invulnerability phase by starting a new one. Jesus. Yeah, with the exception of some bosses that just have really annoying fight mechanics, like Uber, Shaper, and Elder, the only times I really die is the stupid shit. Alright, is he gonna do his bull hell instantly again? Alright, not this time. Unfortunately, we just get dog shit. I mean, it actually looks decent. Like, it would get me, like, a divine, but... And I'll list it for 2 and see what happens. Alright. Anything else? No. Do I have... Yes, I have some tier 17s. I guess I'll run these. Maybe... How many are there? 7? Yeah, 7. I need to do 9, so... Maybe we'll get some good progress in on that. Stupid, I thought that was a Chaos Orb. That's okay. Actually, no. The increased area of effect is diseased for that boss. This is... If it didn't have the no damage mod, that would be fine. That's all damage can poison, so let's not. I would rather have them with like 100% crit modifier and power charges. Yeah, this is okay. I mean, the spell suppression sucks, but I think that's doable. Ziggurat is Katarina? So the extra projectiles I think is fine. As long as I can blow up the bosses she spawns, I think the extra projectiles is fine. That seems okay. Yep. Randomly die. That time I ran into them thinking I could get past without dying to the ice shit. Like, why do I always get one shot from shit off screen? Like, obviously I'm getting hit by things, but it's like... It's always like I can't see them, but they got a bead locked on me. It's very annoying. Yeah, the game keeps giving me these weird notifications for that. It's like, they don't seem that useful. It's like, oh, I otherwise bricked a map. I guess that's what would be fine, is if, like, you corrupt a map and it's like, well, we got no regen now. This is so diseased. Like, we're gonna fail this before getting to the boss, because everything is one-shotting me. If I don't create a state that they just don't attack me, which is like, God, I'm flipping a coin, I just get killed instantly. So I could squeeze past them for some reason. What I should honestly be doing is just checking with my totems. Instead of throwing mines that may or may not even trigger, I should be just checking with my totems. That was an accident. I kept randomly exploding with weapons. This is a bad day so far. I'm not getting very lucky. Yep. Get all the way to Katarina and then get one hit. Can he not do that, please? Fuck. Didn't think my health was gonna go down that fast. I should have known better. That time I thought I had a second for the boss to spawn. Like, I'm very good at creating these scenarios for myself that it just becomes unfucking playable. Like, I don't know what killed me that time, but something did. Whatever. Give that a second. I really hate when I try and use my mobility spells and they're just like, nah, you're good. You don't want to go anywhere. It's like, why do I even have mobility if we just get like griefed by the game on repeat? Like, what's the point? Honestly, that boss is probably the worst part because he has those stupid fucking projectiles. Me randomly dying right as he spawned kind of just bricked everything. Because if I could set up my mines and we just blow him up before he can even do anything, then it's easy. It's free. But I died and then I thought I had time to get set up when I got back, but I didn't. So, it is what it is. I don't think it's a particularly hard fight. It's just kind of a scenario where it's like my one weakness is the entire fight. It's just chaos damage out the ass. And aside from like buying bases to craft on or just buying complete items, which will probably be very expensive, there isn't really anything I can do about it. Which is part of the reason why I'm just sort of saving up to get Mage Blood, so I can just fix it that way, without having to reroll all of my gear. And sometimes the fight's just as easy as that. Like, they were dead before they even knew what happened. And I don't think I did that particularly well. And it's weird, because I think Abomination is, like, probably the hardest, if not one of the harder of the tier 17s. And that just kind of like went well, and that just sort of went in our favor. Because they all kind of just walked over to me instead of sitting back throwing spells. So I was able to just drop mines in one spot and they all just sort of got annihilated. Set up more maps. Then I guess we do more tier 17s. I mean, the poison is obnoxious, but just don't get hit. Guess it was time to burn. According to them. I didn't realize, I didn't see the mod that I don't do damage every however many seconds. I would have probably re-rolled it if I did. Just because it's... If you're not keeping count in your head, then it'll always be like the worst possible time for it to kick on. Like that. At least with a Brutal Shrine, I still push them away even if I don't deal damage. So I'll make sure the area is clear, not that if I have to, if I get killed, not to teleport back out and just get randomly pranked by an enemy. Yep, classic. Try to blink over and go straight into another one. Yeah, low on mana. Level like 20 or 21 clarity, and I'm having mana issues. Allegedly. I mean, it's, it's kind of news to me in that regard. Alright, want more stability scarabs. I mean, I guess. Might as well. Have enough for the rest of the league. What's going on, Adam? How you doing? I mean, like 104 crit multi isn't that big of a loss. Oh yeah, it's gonna... I'll feel it when we fight the boss, but for everything else, it's kind of whatever. I've gotten a little desperate as far as like wanting to get mage blood. I reached a point where I'm spending my chaos orbs on ancient orbs to try and roll some of the belts I have into one. So far, we've spent over 30 and haven't gotten it. And that's on top of all the ones that I've spent otherwise throughout the league that I've gotten for free from doing Harbinger. Dog's going ape shit over something. Is it dead? Doesn't look like it. Classic. Everything going great and then just randomly one shot. Why is she doing it there? Isn't she supposed to go in the middle of the arena and not like off to the side? And now she's like close to. What is happening? No, you. Check King's March real quick. Don't forget, you're here forever. How are we actually looking on that? 30 more maps completed by my Atlas runners. Getting closer. So I think, yeah, these should count towards Arduous Atlas, so I'm working on that at the same time. And then Sublime Starlight and Extravagant Equipment, I'm just gonna have to end up probably buying the shit. Die Alone and Afraid, yeah, probably. Random spikes came out of the ground while I was trying to read. It wasn't very nice. I wish I knew why that keeps happening. Like, it has to be like they're dying, but the projectile still goes through. Which is, very annoying. But at least it should be easier to see now I don't have that stupid gray tinge on my screen. I don't want to grab the tincture. Hands move faster than my brain sometimes. Beta got cooked. Lycia got cooked. Sometimes it just works. City Square is a decent map to run just because it's very quick. The boss is always in the same spot, you can just charge right through. But I'd rather just have these guys complete maps for the challenge. How's my boat looking? 20 minutes? We've gotten a few fragments, so I have enough to do an Uber boss that isn't Cirrus. No. I need a Devouring Fragment for Eater, and 2 Blazing Fragments to do Exarch again. Let's see. No regen, that's a reroll. Everything else looked okay at a glance. Double area of effect, that means her slam is basically instant kill. That's fine. That's also fine. I don't like these enemies. That thing they shoot out keeps dealing damage until it actually like returns to where they were. I don't really care about either of those. Really hate those things. That's why I almost never pick up fractured items. By 7 damage reflect. I forgot there was a synthesis boss, but they got cooked anyway. Oh, nice. So let's go Clap Eater or Worlds real quick. Surely Nimiz will drop. That was very bad positioning. Inescapable Coom. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Because we have to dodge the tentacles, I can't just face tank it. What? What the fuck was that? Like, nah, there's no way. There's no way the slam is like an entire screen. Alright, we got Ashes. Ashes sucks. Used to be good. Used to also give reservation efficiency. I mean, it rolled high, but unfortunately, it's not very good. How much is it worth to disenchant? Surely an Uber Boss reward would be worth something. 24,000. Yeah, I'd rather just sell it. I can at least get a divine. Alright, how much time? 13 minutes, so we have enough to beat up Lycia again. So how many? I just need one fragment. Yeah, one fragment for Searing Exarch. Honestly, I'm probably better off just selling the boss fragments for like Eater Worlds, because it's like Eater is easy, but I'm probably never gonna have a Nimbus drop. Atlas Runner kidnapped. Uh-oh. We got another blazing fragment. So, we'll go rescue our guy from bandits and then fight Exarch again. Surely we're not gonna get trolled as bad as we did the other fight. Yeah, some of the Uber bosses, I don't think all of them have these fragments that you can get that combine into a unique. It's weird. The item doesn't look particularly good, but they're apparently worth a fucking lot. Free. Six minutes, so enough time to do Exarch. Part of the problem, in my opinion, with Exarch is the ball phase is very RNG. If you just get unlucky and Maven just hits nothing important, then you're just kind of stuck trying and failing to dodge like that. I don't think Maven needs to be like right in the middle of the arena to block everything, but skill issue, I guess. Nice. Doing this shit again, I see. Okay, well, I thought the Minotaur was dead. I thought the Minotaur was dead, and I kind of panicked when I saw him just run up on me. Because it does actually hit decently hard. Alright, let me guess. He's going to do it again? Well, I didn't think that was going to hit me. Whatever. Oh my god, it's so diseased. He didn't even announce he was doing the attack. Okay. Well, we probably fail this. Yep. Here we go. Oh well. Game to decide to troll me and give me 2 ball phases back to back, so is what it is. I don't know why it does. Like, it's supposed to only do that if you leave in the middle of the fight. Like, if you try and, like, skip the phase. So I mean, I guess it's typical that the game just goes out of its way to fuck with me. I'm unsurprised at that point. Yeah, 3 more tier 17s and 28 maps that my goons have to complete. We're getting closer. I kind of reached a point mentally where if I see like the reward that the from the Eater World's shrines, if I see that like the reward is like league currency, it's like it's always gonna be like the essence thing. If it's gems, it's always gonna be the doppelganger. It's like there's so many of these that are just useless. uh, Cards that give other div cards. Surely that means I'll be getting like the nurse or even the patient, and not like the card that you turn in 5 and get 1 div card. Because at that point I might as well get nothing. Reflecting Mist. Surely this isn't useless like all the others. Oh look, useless like all the others. Well, game decided they wanted to do whatever the fuck that was. My CPU decided to troll that time. It's gonna be so nice when I upgrade my computer and I don't have like shit not loading in and I get killed because of it. Ah, nice. The exact thing I thought was gonna drop. Surely we get a useful div card from it and not like the scholar. Oh, wait, no, something useless. Like, I guess I'm just bitter. I guess I'm just a bitter person. Gotta get the shipment. I mean, I guess I don't have to get the shipment because I don't have any crops to send out, but... I can grab these and try and craft. Alright, let's see. Let's do some crafting. I need life, fire resist, probably dexterity. Yeah, dexterity. So I need life, dexterity, fire resist, and an open suffix. That's extremely specific, but hey, maybe we'll get lucky. You know what? I ain't wanna Essence Slam, but at least this way I'm guaranteed to get something that's halfway useful. Ironically, if I didn't need the fire resist, or if I need the dexterity, this would actually be good to just slap fire resist on. In fact, how much... Yeah, I'd be losing a lot of fire resist. Okay, that was... I'm curious. Let's see. Can I do anything cheeky with essence crafting? Alright, let's see. What suffixes can I apply? Mana, evasion. Really just that, because I think the crafted stuff like that I can't actually do anything about. So, I mean, we can hit it with an Exalted Orb and hope it hits something good. So let's see. Mana. I mean, flat mana is okay for miners because your mines reserve a flat amount of mana, not like a percentage. So that's okay. Gotta change that. First time using chromatics in like a month. It's probably better to just benchcraft it. I need 2 red and then 1 of the others. Game, please. Let's just fucking benchcraft it. Alright. Now we need to get the Eldritch Implicits. Thankfully, I have an enormous of supply. From all the maps we've been running. Yeah, like my evasion triples from this. My energy shield's quadrupled. It's basically just a flat upgrade as far as defensive stats are concerned. So, cold exposure and unnerve. Cold exposure. I mean, increased damage per frenzy charge is good, actually. Because that's 35% because I have 7 frenzy charges. As opposed to 10% increased spell damage. So let's ask general chat. Also, okay, I don't go under. Ask general chat and they say pop. Put in path of building. Like, you fucking asshole, you pricks. Alright, whatever. I could just run it in path of building. It makes the most sense. I actually don't have to worry about going under the lightning res cap. So, not being able to craft, like, split lightning chaos res is actually okay. Yeah, alright. I hate doing it because I don't have it set up for OBS, but I'll run this in path of building and actually see. I have to assume the damage to frenzy charges is better because it's just a higher number, but it's the scaling that I don't know. So import my character. power charges, 4 frenzy charges, 7. Our items, create item. And what are they called? Phantom mitts. Phantom shits. Oh, I was looking at the wrong type. I clicked on the body armor thing because it had evasion energy shield. I just thought that was in general. Phantom mitts is the first thing. Searing Exarch. Oh, let's see. 85 life. $50 mana. Evasion energy shield. That is 97. Almost perfect. Chaos res 34. Fire resist is 36. Dexterity is 30. Add implicit. Can I actually do anything? No, I cannot hit that with a Blessed Orb to change the implicit. Eater Worlds. Cold Exposure. 14? Yeah, okay. So let's see. Clipping this item in gloves will give you 2,074,995.4 combined DPS. I lose a little bit of life, but I gain 617 effective hit pool. I gain 2% evade. I mean, that just seems outright better. So, damage-wise, it's basically 2 million DPS. So, if I change it... But how do I change it? Do I just override it? Alright, chance to unnerve on hit. Let's figure 25%. So, yeah, I mean, the frenzy charges alone, it's a difference of like 1.5 million DPS according to Path of Building. I guess it can't calculate a unnerve because it didn't seem to change. So that actually seems better. It's weird. Blasting through all these maps like there's no tomorrow, and then I finally get an upgrade. How much would this be worth out of curiosity? Because it does have a lot of good stats. Just counting the life resistances and evasion energy shield, that's like 5 divines. How about this? Could maybe get the same amount, actually. Yeah, one of the rare times that crafting actually works in my favor. Alright, go rescue our ship from pirates. Before I forget about it. Then like 3 hours later, I'm like, I wonder where they are. I got it plays this like cheery music to this guy's overacting. Like, face the wrath of the sea, and it's playing this like Hearthstone lobby music. Good. Time rune. Yeah, like I do think I could actually improve my character a lot by basically just getting better base items. Like this I could improve upon if I got a what's it called? If I got an energy shield evasion shield, like the ones that have spell suppression as an implicit, and I just like randomly got like the same stat rolls, then it would be better because I'd have more evasion first of all, and I would still have spell crit, life, and lightning resist. But crafting is never something I enjoy doing. It's a chore more than anything. Some people are really good at crafting, but like when I like look at like crafting guides, and it's like, okay, now lock suffixes or prefixes or whatever, and then just pray you get the right thing. It's like that's like a 2 divine investment on like a chance to get something. Like for like right now it doesn't matter because I have like 150 divine orbs, but like early in the league it's like I can't justify doing that. But the improved cold exposure from the implicit, from the Eldritch currency, does give me a little bit more damage, but I think it's hard for path of building to calculate that because everything has like different defensive values. Normally I don't do the things that plummet my resistances, but it's Crimson Township, so we gotta take a risk if we're gonna get our apothecary. It's probably nothing. Alright, how many tier 17s do I have to do? Gotta do 3. Counting this one. Surely this will go well. Something killed me instantly, no clue what. Like, I sometimes feel like Delirium one-shots me, just like, for fun. There are a lot of unexplained deaths I have in Delirium mirrors. I really should be stun immune or have some protection from it. But, like, the easiest way to become stun immune without, just playing like Juggernaut that that naturally becomes stun immune would be the Eye of Chayula, I think. But the problem is that reduces my max health by like 25%. So the things that go through my energy shield that kill me instantly are even more likely to kill me instantly if I do that. Plus, I would lose out on a ton of crit multi from swapping out my amulet. Fuck it, we'll try this. Do it for a giggle. I don't know if Lycia does any lightning. Well, she probably does lightning damage, but I don't know if she does any cold damage. I don't know why I didn't respond. I guess I didn't realize that was the attack she was doing. Oh well. Brain issue. Yeah, I kind of thought she was doing that, the dive bomb. Okay, so those are going to be killing me instantly, aren't they? So we have to kill Baydat fast. Yep. Can't see where the things are going because of the stupid purple from Hex Blast. And then I get myself killed. Whatever. I don't know why those mines weren't detonating instantly. They really should have been, unless they were getting destroyed and just... there is a chance I end up finishing the league off stream just because of how close it is. Because really, the main thing is just like I need my mappers to actually complete the maps and not just like run in and just get massacred and get like 40% completion. Because it's like I can do 2 tier 17s no problem. And then at that point it's just I waste my currency on stuff for the other 2 challenges. That's why I threw all my maps in there, because like, yeah, I can juice them up, like the default cathedrals, to try and get like mage blood or apothecary or whatever. But like, I already spam all these maps that have hideouts and I don't get anything, so it's like I may as well just focus on doing those. In the extremely rare chance that I get these hideouts that I'll probably not even use. But I kind of lost my train of thought a bit, but if I do end up completing the league off stream, I might just start playing something else on Tuesday. Because it's like, without having the league for objectives, just for having something to do, it's like, well, it's not like I'm making my own build, it's... Like, unless I desperately just wanted to farm for a mirror to drop just to say that it happened, like, it's not really anything else to do. So I gotta figure out what I do otherwise, and the league is drawing ever closer. That is fair. If it was October or near October, I might think about like Spooktober, doing that again. But I feel like that would just be better if I actually had like a following, because it's like, who's gonna randomly tune in for some like obscure game that's like 25 years old? If I was like a Let's Player, like I just made stuff for YouTube, then I guess it wouldn't matter. But I'm not. It's a little frustrating because I don't have anyone else in my life that really streams like to a modicum of success. Not that I do, but I mean like I don't really have anyone I can bounce ideas off of because a lot of the times there's someone I know who does stream. She does like VTuber shit. She actually had me help her set that up when she started. And she gets like 20 viewers, and it kind of gets under my skin a little bit because I've been doing this since like 2017, and I'm lucky if I have like 3 viewers. But she said something that pissed me off. It was like, well, try being a female next time, or something along the lines of that. It had to have been on purpose to get me seething. Like, unfortunately for me, regarding stuff to stream that isn't this or League, I don't really enjoy playing fighting games. Aside from the fact that the one that's really popular right now is Street Fighter, and I've never been good at literally never been good at Street Fighter. Some fighting games I've been good at some point in my life, but never Street Fighter. So it's like it's not even like I can play like 1v1 games unless I decide to become like a StarCraft 2 player. That's okay. How many mines do I actually throw out at a time? Doesn't say. Oh, 5. So I mean, it's like that's one extra cast basically to get all my mines out, and for these bosses, since I'm constantly having to move or get one shot, I don't think it's that big a deal. There are actually some games I'm looking forward to that are coming out, but like they either don't have release dates or it's not coming out for a very long time. Like the remake of The Thing. I tried getting it, whether it was on emulator or like a digital version, but it's just like it doesn't exist. Like the only alternative would have been if I bought like the console version of it and set up a TV and what's it called? And like my PlayStation 2 or something. Because like even like trying to get like an emulation for the game, like it was impossible. And like I think I might actually have the disc for the game, like for PC somewhere in my house. If not, my brother has it. But I don't have a CD drive in this computer. That's part of the problem. I do really try and avoid playing the same thing like ad nauseum though. Because like there are some games that like I could play like 100 times, but like I know no one wants to watch me play Final Fantasy VIII, for example, for like the 8th time. Like Triple Triad be damned. I know no one would want to watch that. The Triple Triad only. There actually was like a actual like phone app that you could play Triple Triad against other human beings. But as far as I'm aware, it was just riddled with cheaters. Like people that like knew what your card, like they could I guess see your cards. Like if I played Final Fantasy 14, there's Triple Triad in that, but like, do I really want to become an MMO streamer? Especially because I really couldn't give less of a fuck about the Final Fantasy 14 story. So it's like people that actually do like it, they're just like they have to watch me skip everything. Because I did play Final Fantasy 14 on my own time once upon a time. But like my problem with that game is it very quickly just becomes like daily dungeon and raid simulator. Like you just log in, do your roulettes, and then log out. I think it's by design because they don't want people just like playing it nonstop. Which makes sense considering that like someone died playing Final Fantasy 11 because they were like fighting a boss for like 20 hours and they like succumbed to something, some kind of exhaustion. But like I don't think that's really a problem in current year that people are going to be doing things for like 3 straight days. And if they do, that has to be like exceptionally rare. Like the degenerates like me who used to like play WoW for like 18 hours straight. When my life was in even worse state than it is now. Yeah, some people have suggested I stream WoW, but like WoW in current like I've never been like a world PvP enjoyer for like classic WoW. I've always thought it was kind of cringe world PvP because it's always people that pick like unfair fights or it's like some guy with like fully enchanted like twinked out gear and he's just like going around one-shotting like little Timmy that's trying to do quests in his first contested area. I've always thought that was exceptionally cringe and that the people who enjoy that are fucking losers. But, I mean, even, like, not doing world PvP, it's like... Why would someone want to watch me, like, pug raids or some random shit? I tried streaming when I was playing Burning Crusade Classic, but no one watched. Granted, it wasn't my normal streaming time because the guild I was in raided at night, but still, I mean, I even like told people that I know that I was going to be streaming it, like no one cared. That's why it's always weird to me when people are like, you need to like network with people to like gain like a following. It's like, yeah, I've tried. I've tried getting people to watch my stream, and they either say they do and don't, or they just don't. Like they'll word it like I'm inconveniencing them, and it's like you could literally just like turn it on and like mute it and go do something else. So it's like I don't know what the fucking big deal is. Like I saw it. Why isn't my Why aren't my traps throwing? Oh, because I throw one less trap, that means I don't throw any. I see. Fuck me. But yeah, I mean, it's just like I try. I fuck me. Well, now we just do 0 damage apparently. I'm not quite sure why. But yeah, it's frustrating. It's demoralizing. But yeah, I do no damage. Holy shit. I really didn't think my damage would be this bad throwing one less trap, but I guess the resistances are the problem. But my yeah, because we haven't even gotten to beta, so this is probably bricked. Okay, well, this is probably not completable. It's right on the edge of that. Very annoying. I mean, I should have just moved, but that time we just get killed instantly. Whatever. I mean, I didn't realize that was going to be as debilitating as it actually was, so that's on me. Didn't realize I had the void card until I was throwing it in there. Nice, useless belt. But like, yeah, I've considered like making a new stream channel. Because I have to assume at this point I'm just like so lost in the algorithm that like anyone looking like for like recommended stuff will never find me. Like the only people that watch my stream are the people I know like before I started streaming and like bots. Like people that show up to like shill graphic art that may or may not be AI generated, and people trying to get me to go on like phishing websites to get like view bots. It's very frustrating. But it's like I have no way of figuring out if this is just like schizophrenic ideation or if I'm actually correct that I'm somehow getting like trolled by the search algorithm. 'Cause that was the main reason why I changed like my name on here, was because I felt like people were like seeing W3 Judgment Day and they're like, this guy must be a school shooter, better not tune in. That was the main reason I changed it. But like it didn't really make a difference, and it's like I stream League, no one watches, stream this, no one watches, so it's like it I don't think I'm that insufferable of a person that people are gonna like open my stream, hear me open my mouth, and then leave immediately. But I could be wrong. Yeah, like the level of despair that I get filled with as far as like finding a new game to play. Like I go with like the full spectrum of like, well, maybe I should try playing some normie shit like Overwatch, and then it's like, why would I want to play Overwatch in the first place? Or it's like, well, what about like, well, what if I gave Valorant a try? It's like I was never good at Counter-Strike, so why would I be good at that? Like at least League, I can like cope and be like, well, I'm actually decent. But like League wears my sanity down very quickly, which is the main reason I was like, well, the main reason I was like, well, what if I just like level an account to learn top lane or something that I'm not shackled to my support for the first 12 minutes. Because, like, I do think when it comes to, like, League in particular, I do think I'm smart enough, and I do think I have the mechanics to be at a rank higher than my profile is actually at. But I'm not good at dealing with my support running it down. Because I'm not very good at just, like, conceding things when I play. It's like I feel obligated to fight over everything because it's like if I don't, then they just get leads for free. And then it's like when I have a support that is bitch made or like they just keep picking dog shit fights, it becomes impossible to play. Which I mean, I guess it would be similar if I was playing like top lane because people complain top lane has the least amount of agency in League. But like, worst comes to worst, I could just play split pushers. I could just embrace the top main degeneracy and lock in Jax. And then go on children's discords like Jax players. No, I wouldn't actually do that. Fuck me. And dog going ape shit over the Amazon delivery driver dropping something off. Like she carries on like someone's like banging on the door trying to get in. Like someone could be walking their dog like a block away and she sees them and just goes ape shit. It's maybe she's schizophrenic like me. Maybe she hears the voices. Patient is decent. Patient turns into the nurse, which turns into the doctor. Problem is, it's like 8 patients and I think 8 nurses to make one doctor card. And it's like it's for headhunters, so it's not even like it's valuable. Yeah, one doctor is 4.6 divines, and you need basically 16 patients to make it. No, I got not 16. I'm stupid. Like 64 is 8 times 8. For some reason I added it. I'm like, yeah, that's right. So for curiosity's sake, yeah, 3 and 1. So I have like 1/6 of a doctor card. Now what is this gonna give me? Surely something of value. I mean, technically. You can get like divine orbs from that turn in, but like it's rare. It's very rare. Bing. Am I going insane? Well, that's why. 'Cause I have one guy working on Crimson Iron. That would explain a bit. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, I most likely finished the League off stream just because I got these guys to do maps. I gotta run 2 tier 17s, and this is just run a fuckload of maps. This is probably gonna be like 100 maps. So it's just all grindy stuff. So like, I mean, I guess I'm streaming League, but I would rather not. Something I could do is focus on playing Oblivion instead. Because, like, I still don't have any idea on how I'm gonna port all the mods and stuff over that I set up for Oblivion in New Vegas. So, like, maybe before I make the swap in computers, because I think all my stuff has arrived, I think we just, like, do that and get that over with, so I don't have to worry about doing it all over again. New Vegas will take a while, but at least with New Vegas, it shouldn't have that many mods I have to move. Come on, get in there. Because Oblivion, like, that needed like 50 things to make it functional, and it still crashes every now and then. To be fair, I could have been done with Oblivion already, but I've been doing literally nothing but side quests, like progressing the guilds and shit like that. I gotta go back to King's March after this because one of our mappers ate shit. I can waste more gold rolling a high tier mapper. Like, I guess I'm a covetous person because, like, I'll see people post in this, like, oh, I sent out the shipment and I got 2 mirror shards or whatever, like, random shit. And it's like, the frequency that they get shit compared to the how infrequently I get anything, it gives me scorn. That's the best way I can explain it. I gotta go replace that idiot because when one of the mappers dies, it pauses all of the maps that are in progress. I don't want anything lower. Well, got lucky. Got a rank 10 on our first try. I was gonna say, I don't want anything worse than a, tier 8. Yeah, Ayachigala. Reduced max life, cannot be stunned. If I didn't have to worry about chaos damage killing me instantly, that would actually be not bad. Drucks shouldn't be particularly hard. I'm more concerned about my FPS going to shit on the fight than anything he has to throw at me. He can be annoying if he puts up all of his invulnerability flag things. Should have probably waited for that all to load before walking up like an asshole. I'm gonna be dead when this unfreezes, aren't I? Nope, just disconnected. Alright, let's try that again. Dude got cooked. Alright, that's it for me for today. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you to the views, hosts, follows, everything. You guys are awesome. Oblivion tomorrow, as always. I'm probably not going to be playing this next week just because, I mean, I'll probably end up finishing the league before Tuesday. But we'll see what happens. Till then, I hope you guys all have a good one.